I thought the spa was supposed to be relaxing. All right, we'll start off talking numbers. We were at Spa this week, which is a known safety rating killer. We started out with a B 3.33 safety rating, and it got knocked all the way down to a B 2.14. It was real close to getting knocked below 2.0 midweek, but we clawed our way back up. Our I rating, we started out with a 1255. Again, this is iRacing's matchmaking system. We ended up at a 1311 at the end of the week, but in the middle of the week there, it was real rough while we were learning the tracks, and it had gotten down to like around the 900s. The Michelin Pilot race we did was at Twin Ring Motegi. It seems to be a bit of a polarizing course. People either really love it or hate it. I'm in the camp where I think I like it. I just didn't spend enough time there to really get my times where they needed to be. People were running 206s, kind of the slow end, whereas I started out the week with a 209.012 and got down to a 207.260. Not really on pace, but again, we didn't spend that much time trying to get quick there, so I'm happy with that. What, 2-second gain? Here are the results if you're interested. And then came Spa. Our turn series was at Spa this week. For the week, we placed 46th in our Division 7. We started with 6th place average and finished 8th place average. We ran 156 laps in races total. Overall, our standings in the turn touring car series were 8th in our Division 7. Our average start is 6th and our average finish is 7th. We started out the week on Spa with an best lap time in our first race of a 2:41.036, and we got that down to a 2:38.499 in a race. I believe that had a fair amount of draft, but we had a 2:38.244 in practice. And I don't think that was with draft. I can't be for sure, but I believe we did that without draft. Here are the week's results for you. Yes, that was one win that you saw there. We got pole a few times, but a lot of times when we got that pole, we got a little greedy. Trying to fight people up the Kemmel Straight and went too deep and missed our braking point and had to let a lot of traffic by to rejoin safely. And boy, oh boy, the beginning of this week was rough. We had a lot of crashes on the first laps. We would get spun out or, you know, just like spun out a lot, and it took a while for us to get our pace. I think about Thursday or so, I started getting some I forget who it was who told me, and I mean, I guess there's probably multiple people telling me throughout the week that, man, you can take like almost all 4 tires on the curb in Eau Rouge and still like not get an off track, which is crazy, kind of considering how many places the off tracks at Spa in iRacing are very punishing. Part of the reason we got our safety rating bashed so hard was those off tracks, but also, you know, all these spins that we got at the beginning of the week. So about Thursday, we started to get a handle on things and we're able to keep to a good solid pace throughout the races, and we ended up back into bottom splits when the races split, and we're a pretty good bottom split racer. We had a good race with Neko Nyan from our chat on either Friday or Saturday. I can't remember. I think it was Saturday, and we won. That was the one race that we won. He did a very good job putting pressure on me, but we didn't goof up at that point. And a lot of the times too, the very first race of the evening, I hadn't warmed up yet, and would I'd be leading the race for a little bit, and then I'd start shaking and just not able to hold my nerve because I hadn't warmed up properly. And then we had Thursday, Friday, Saturday were pretty good races. Friday and Saturday, everybody else was off kind of doing their own thing. I think that took a lot of the crazier people out of the equation. Everybody was doing the Daytona 24. And we were left to our own little devices here at our little touring car races. Though we did have a few instances where I saw it coming so much, and I've dropped back to third place, and I'm like, these two guys are gonna take each other out. I just don't know where. And then, yep, they did it, and their crash takes up the entire road, and I'm just too close, and I can't avoid it. That happened to us at least twice. And then we Twitch has this little like boost thing where like if people contribute channel points to the thing, it promotes your channel more. Anyway, because the way that it timed that, I did some extra races today and things were going well, so I thought I would do some more today, being Sunday. And well, our friend Daniel got into a race with us, and some things happened. There was a big pile up, and we were able to get through it. I was pretty proud of myself for avoiding the carnage. And this is another one of those situations. These guys are racing so close. Something's gonna happen up ahead, and I kind of thought enough of it to give myself some space.
There's an incident in Camel. We think it might
Damn
be
it.
Rodriguez and Howell. The stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines. Yellow flag.
Whew. Our last race of the week here was we were doing okay. We had a big off track at the beginning, which kind of put us in the back again, one of these, and we're fighting our way back up, and we had a really good run out of Eau Rouge Radion, and the guy in front of me was not paying attention to what was going on. I got up beside him, and I'm assuming he was just following the racing line. He had it on a screen or something, I'm guessing, and he just kind of followed it over into me and spun me and broke my car. This was probably one of the biggest points where I've lost my cool. I didn't like outwardly, but like inside, I just kind of lost it.
We've just cut the track. On your right. Go right. Right side's clear. Oh, bad luck, Josh. That was a big one. Are you okay? We'll need to pit for repairs. We've had the meatball flag.
I don't think he did that on purpose. I don't think he did it on purpose. It's just frustrating. He's like, this is the line I always take. He's probably got the line on. Like, it wasn't netcode. It was just him being a... We towed the car, drove it the rest of the way, and I was kind of I decided to finish out the race to try and mitigate the safety rating damage, but I was kind of frustrated, and I got a bunch of off tracks afterwards anyway, and it did not help things. But yeah, Spa was an experience. I think we did it. It was a back to kind of the way that we were doing things last season, where I didn't know the track to start with and kind of had to build my way back up, or build my way up throughout the course of the week. And slowly over the course of the week, we got the hang of the track, and we're able to actually get some stuff done at the end of the week, which was largely what had happened last season. The beginning part of this season, and with the exceptions of Long Beach in the Turn Touring Car series, we've kind of known the tracks and been able to start off from a good position. Now next week takes us to Lime Rock, which I'm super excited about because I feel I know Lime Rock pretty well. Although it's the classic layout versus the Grand Prix layout, which this one won't have the first chicane, which I really like, but some people don't. We'll see how that goes. I'm pretty excited, like I said. The Michelin Pilot series, I'm not as excited about. It's at the Daytona Road Course, which everybody else has been practicing nonstop because of the Daytona 24, and I've not driven it once. So we'll see how much we do those. I think it's going to be a low number of races there for me this week, or this coming week. And then yeah, we'll see y'all next week. Hit the subscribe and thumbs up and bell buttons down below, and head on over to twitch.tv/thepiltdownman to check us out live, and we'll see you next time. Bye.